Okay, everybody, cue the epic sports music. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Just go on YouTube, search up epic sports intro, and you'll be fine. All right, but let's get serious. NFL draft for the past week. Just want to give a few more little thoughts, personal thoughts. Our co-host Mendy won't be able to make it this time because of reasons. But as you know, so we are Steeler, Vikings, and Charger followers. We'll be doing a little focus on those teams. But here's my general opinion about drafting, and you'll see some of the major topics will be covered, and you'll kind of get my take on this. So hear me out, right? Dealing with the first round. First round is you're getting the best talent possibly in college of that's available, right? You can base your team. This person that you draft can be the face of your team for possibly 10 years. If they're as good as you hope they are, and you hope that they won't retire early. But think about it, right? Look back, first round picks. Lamar Jackson, he's going to be a face of the Ravens for, we hope, at least 10 years. He's going to be a quarterback, that's going to be in the NFL for a long time. Cam Newton, first round pick, first overall by the Panthers. And look where he got. He got himself to a Super Bowl, an MVP. These are players that will be the face of your team. This is the face. This is it. So you really don't want to get it wrong. If you look at drafts from previous years and you look at your team who they drafted and who was drafted after them, and you're like, wow, we could have got that guy. The Jaguars picked Blaine Gabbert. They could have got J.J. Watt in that draft. Think about it, right? Yeah, they need a quarterback. But when you have J.J. Watt on your defense, does the quarterback need to be as good as you need it to be? Does it have to be so amazing? If you have a defense, when you have a defense that can hold the other team to scoring 10 points, then you don't have to worry about your quarterback scoring 14 or 24. So that's really what you're holding. So to get to the point, look at this year's draft and think about what does your team need. The Vikings need a cornerback and they need a wide receiver. They got both of those in the first round. Now, this is my thought about quarterbacks in the first round, and I'm happy that the Vikings didn't do that. And the Chargers, on their hand, that's the other side. So the Vikings did that in 2011 with Christian Ponder. They went with a quarterback in the first round. When, if you look at the other players in that draft, there are even players in the fifth round that were better than Christian Ponder, and they would love to have back then. So the problem here about quarterbacks is that it's the hardest transition from college to NFL. And it's not just about arm strength or mobility with the legs. There's so much more to the game than the actual physical skill set. The quarterback is in charge of running the offense. Even if he doesn't do anything, he's not the one maybe he's not passing 20 passes a game or attempts, but he is the chief, sort of say, of the team. So even if you have a guy like Derrick Henry who's running the team over, you need someone that can see what the defense is playing, what they're telling you, and to go further. So we have a minute left. Here's how it's going to work. The Steelers, they trade away their first round pick for Minkah Fitzpatrick round draft this year because Minkah Fitzpatrick is a recently drafted pick. They gave up a lot for him, but he's a proven guy who had already had success in the NFL. That's amazing. Drafting a quarterback like Justin Herbert hopefully will be good, but who knows? He might just be a bust. If any of these guys, these skill players, cornerbacks, wide receivers, linemen, they end up being any good and have a nice long career, if Justin Herbert or any other quarterback in the first round is a bust, teams will be looking and saying, wow, what do we do? Alright, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. I'm going to post a few more of these, so hang in there, folks. Ciao. Peace out. Epic outro music now.